All right, it's time for fight night. Moicano versus Duncan. Welcome back to my channel. Let's just get straight into this. I feel pretty confident. I was doing research. I feel pretty confident. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get 100% correct. I don't think anyone gets 100% correct. But I think I'm gonna get pretty damn close. And especially my locks. Take them. Take my fucking locks. I think they're gonna hit. They're better than last week's. And bro, last week was one of the hardest cards ever. And I hit a 77%, around 70%. Well, almost 80%. Like, just betting on all cards. But let's just get straight into it. We got Kai Kamaka versus Dakota Hope. You know, I was doing a couple. Let's see what I have here. I have Kamaka's winning. I have Kamaka winning. Sorry. He's fighting in multiple different promotions. He was already fighting in the UFC before, and then he got cut, and he was fighting other promotions. But eye test. This is the eye test. He looks good. He doesn't look amazing. He looks good. He definitely looks better than Dakota. I guarantee you that. Remember how I said Monster is going to lose to Usuri? It's not the same thing. Kai is not no Usuri. He's not as good as Usuri. Dakota is not no Mansoor, but he hits damn hard. And it reminds you of Mansoor because it's like, oh shit, he's going to try to do this, he's going to try to do that. But he's not going to win. Kai got this. I think people are underestimating Kai. That's the issue. Highly underestimating Kai. I think it's going to likely to go to decision. But like I said, Dakota Hope is like a copy of a Mansoor, but not as good. It's like a copy of a Mansoor, not as good. He has no fucking striking. He just bulldozes people, just runs at people and just starts throwing, swinging extremely wildly. And it's, you know, it's weird. You can't do that to Kamaka. Kamaka's a pretty good striker, and I don't think you're gonna knock him out. I think the last time that Kamaka was knocked out was 6 to 5 years ago, a little bit over 6 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. 6 years ago. And if you're saying, oh, well, he got knocked out 6 years ago, Dakota's gonna knock him out now with worse striking than like people he's fought. Like, I just don't see that happening. Give me Kai Kamaka. Let's not spend too much time on it. It's a pretty simple win. I think it's a 75-25 Kamaka winning. I really do think Kamaka's just better overall. But like I said, Dakota has a 25%, that 1/4 of a chance to land one shot and then hurts Kai and then rocks him and he just can't do anything about it. I don't think that's going to happen though. Give me Kai. Kai got that. You know, bet on it if you want. Parlay. He's a parlay type of guy. I would say he's a parlay type of guy, but not like where you would throw a pretty decent bag on the parlay. You would throw like $30 on a parlay or $50 on a parlay. Obviously, you're not throwing $100 on a big ass parlay. He's a parlay guy. Now moving on to Diane Barbosa versus Melissa Gatto. I have an easy win for Diane, but it's also, if you look at my other video from before, when I was giving hints and tips on how to bet on UFC fights, one of my biggest tips was saying don't bet on female fighters, unfortunately, because you just don't know the type of fighter you're gonna get. But I'm gonna be honest, I think that Diane Barbosa, she wins that easily. I really don't see her losing. Look, when I saw she fought Tracy. Of course, Tracy's one of the female fighters, but she's not like the best at taking people down and the best at setting it up and doing all of this. But Tracy Cortez got Melissa down pretty damn easily, and I feel like Barbosa is better at taking people down and then holding people down. And so I likely think that Diane, whatever her name is, she's going to take that. I think she's going to take that. I kind of think she's a lock, but damn, you know what women fight. You just don't know. But I think she's a lock. I think she's better. Next one is a fucking 100% lock. Put this motherfucker on your parlay. Put this motherfucker on your straight bets. Put this motherfucker on your just 2 parlay bet slip that you're gonna put $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $1 million. I don't care how much money you're gonna put on it. This dude is a fucking lock. Asmat Bekov. He is a beast. Oh, but what happened to his last fight? Yeah. He lost against Usuri. Look what Usuri did to Mansoor. He didn't do that to Asmat. Well, he kind of did it to Asmat. Asmat had a way better performance. Asmat is really fucking good. And Usuri, like I said, what did I say? Usuri is a top 2 ranked fighter. Just watch. He's going to be in there. He's going to be in the rankings. Top 5, easily top 5. But I'm thinking top 2. I think Like I said, I think Usuri is gonna beat Sean Strickland if they fight. I think Usuri is gonna beat Imavov if they fight, and I think Bekov is just a really, really good fighter. Maybe he didn't think that Usuri was gonna be able to withstand those takedowns, but unfortunately he did, and then he got pissed up on the feet. But Bekov isn't even bad on the feet. Give me Bekov every day of the week. He's gonna mollywop. He's gonna wash Gore, Trishan Gore. He's gonna whoop his ass. I'm like 10 out of 10% confident. I have no doubt in my mind that this is the most confident I am almost out of every single pick here. I'm super confident about that. I really think he takes it. I don't see Gore winning that fight anyway. How? Either way, let's move on to the next one. Alice Pereira versus Haley Cowan. Now, people are hyping up, I guess, not hyping up, but I think she might be the favorite. Like I said, I don't think I said this, but I literally haven't checked any of the odds. So this is just, straight from what I've seen, the eye test, what I think is going to happen, and yada, yada, yada. A lot of people look at, oh, this person's the favorite, even though I thought this person was going to win. Let me just go with the favorite because people probably know a bit better. No. Just go with your feeling. Go with the eye test. I'm going with my feeling, going with my eye test. I think Haley Cowan wins, but ignore this fight. That's what I'm saying. This is the fight where ignore it. This is a 50-50 fight. You don't know what type of person you're going to get. The reason I say this is... Sorry. Okay, the reason I say is that I'm not very confident is because I think Haley is the better scrambler on the ground, and she has the better ground game. But which is gonna be a big issue for Alice because she's not gonna be able to. I don't think she's gonna be able to withstand that because she sucks at grappling. She fucking trash. That's why I think that Haley got that. But the thing about it is that just look at her Tapology record. 2 fights, that Tapology was like, okay, that is suspicious. Maybe she was on some betting type of shit. Maybe she paid off a fighter to win. I'm not sure what they saw suspicious, but there was 2 fights that were suspicious in their eyes. The thing about Haley Cowan that is getting me super scared is that she hasn't won a fight in 4 years. But the thing is that she has fought 2 fighters who are better than Alice Pereira. Alice Pereira. She lost to 2 fighters who are better than Alice Pereira, and she has a way better ground game. Give me Haley Cowan. She's gonna take that, and I truly believe that. Moving on to the next one. Come on. Lando's gonna take that. Lando's gonna beat Darius Flowers. I mean, I believe that just based off of Darius Flowers' last performance. His last performance, he looked absolutely horrible. Holy fuck, he looked like shit, bro. He looked like shit. And yeah, Lando hasn't been the most active, but he fights good competition, and he does well against good competition. You're crazy. This is gonna be a striking battle, and Lando's gonna piece this dude up straight up. I don't see it. Not that I don't see it any other way. Not that I don't see it any other way, but I do see Lando winning. I think just based off of his inactivity, I wouldn't say bet on it, but put him on a parlay. So as of right now, parlay easy. This is going to be your safest bet. So put him in your parlay, put him in your straight bet, put him in, 1-2, whatever. Haley, I would say ignore it, but if you're going to put a parlay, with everybody, Haley is likely to win that fight. I believe so. Lando, he's a parlay guy because I'm not, like I said, I don't know how it would go. I'm thinking like a 70-30 fight, leaning more towards Lando. But like I said, you never know. Now we got, Nicole, who's not horrible, versus Ricky Simone. We got Ricky Simone back already. This dude's a beast. He's already fighting. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alessandro Costa, but he really, I don't know, one of the fights, he looked exactly like his stocky build, dyed hair, looks exactly like Ricky Simone. Throws punches like Ricky Simone, the hooks like Ricky Simone, goes for takedowns like Ricky Simone, like literally a Ricky Simone copy, bro. I'm not even fucking with you. That's what he is, and I got him. I think Alessandro Costa is gonna take that fight, but I'll let me see. I think I had that as a don't bet on it. Yeah, he seems to be the better striker. He hits harder. He has a more dangerous ground game. Definitely a more dangerous ground game. I think it's a 60-40 fight. 40 leaning to Stewart, 60 leaning to Costa. I think Costa wins. Like I said, this guy is one of those big parlays. You're gonna throw an enormous parlay. You just want to put everybody because you want to put $1 and try to make $200, $500, $5,000, whatever. How much money you want to make, how much you want to put in. Alessandro is a parlay guy. Do not put him in your safe bets, motherfuckers. But he is a parlay guy. Now, moving on to the next one. I think this is a lock. I think this is a lock. I know the odds are probably close because of his last fight and then the fights before that, but he's been fighting good people. Vitor Petrino, he didn't look horrible, and he was controlling Vitor on the fence. Gilmore, I don't think we've seen him like not struggle with people but we haven't seen him fight somebody who's good on the ground, and we're already putting him against a pretty fucking good like guy, a pretty good guy who's good on the ground, man. That's what we're putting him up against. I don't see taking that. And if he does, wow, I am fucking whack. Like, Thomas, wow, you got that. Like you're whack too. Like, but I think Thomas is gonna handle that pretty easily. Maybe finish on the ground, likely decision. But I wouldn't say either of those. Just put him on a safe parlay, or just put him on put him on your parlay, yeah. But then also put him on your safe parlay, the one where you, like I said, you put $1,000, $3,000. Him lock, in my opinion, super lock. Asma super lock. Thomas lock. But let's keep moving forward. Oh, I was giving Ruchala a chance because of his fight against Gomi. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was his fight against Gomi. No. Yeah. Sorry, it was this guy. I was looking at the wrong people. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, his fight against Gomi. It wasn't a horrible display of performance, but it wasn't good. It wasn't a performance where you're like, wow, I am really impressed with this guy. Wow, he has good ground game though. He was controlling Gomez, but then Gomi got up. He was kind of controlling Gomi, and then Gomez got up, and then he was just putting it on Ruchala, and Ruchala was just getting pieced apart. Like he really couldn't do anything to Gomi. I mean, not couldn't. He landed some shots, but he couldn't finish him. He couldn't put him away. He couldn't land the appropriate shots to put someone away. He doesn't have the appropriate power to put someone away like that. Now, Jose Delano. I did see some of his fights. He just looks overall better. On the ground better. Strikes better. Just better. Better overall. Not saying he's like, oh my god, the craziest. He's going to be an insane lock. But I think he might be a lot. I think it's a 70-30 going to Jose. 70 to Jose, 30 to Robert Ruchala, because Ruchala is just not that impressive. And Jose has shown pretty impressive skill on the ground. I don't think Ruchala is going to be able to hold him on the ground. I think if he and Ruchala gets tired too, because he's going to continuously go to the ground. He's going to continuously try to grapple him, take him to the ground, grapple him, take it to the ground or on the fence. Jose is going to be able to get off of it. I believe so. He's going to be able to get Robert off of him and to just piece him apart, break him down. And even if it goes to the ground, I think Jose is better. He's probably going to be able to reverse it. He's just better. I believe. I think he also might be a lock, to be honest. But at the same time, he only has one fight in the Contender Series. But Ruchala just doesn't look good. He just doesn't look good. I'm sorry. But I would say, be wary because Roberta had good competition. Had a bit better competition than Jose. It's just Jose looks better. And sometimes looking better is better than just, not like that. But, overall, just looking like the better fighter is just... Yeah, like I said, this is the better thing. Let's move on to Tommy McKellen versus Manolo Zenchi. Man. So, what I had here. Tommy is great on the ground. Great ground game. But, holy shit, his fucking stand-up sucks so much. It's so bad. And if you get him against a better guy, a guy who knows how to get up from the ground and it's going to be able to put it on Tommy, I don't see him going far. I really don't see him going far in the featherweight division. Maybe top 10 breaks it, but then he probably gets stuck around there because it's not going to be he's probably going to be a journeyman, to be honest. I haven't seen anything really impressive. He's just a 9-0 guy. I don't know why his thing is like minus that. Well, actually, you do know because Zetchin, oh my god, he sucks. Zenchi sucks. Well, not sucks on the ground. We've seen some of his fights. He's pretty decent on the ground, but this is what I got from him. His opponent, Manolo, has not been in the cage in almost 3 fucking years. As well as he doesn't look like he trains his ground game like that. Like it looks like think about that. He doesn't train his ground game. He's gonna fight against a ground opponent who's gonna obviously take him to the ground. He's been taken down before by guys who's not as good as Tommy taken to the ground. He's been controlled by guys who's not as good as Tommy. He's been reversed by guys who's not as good as Tommy. Like, Tommy's just gonna manhandle him on the ground. I really believe that. I think it's a lock. I think Tommy's a lock here. But I think put him against anyone else, he's not too much of a lock. He's not that good, but he's just better than this dude, Manolo. So now Manolo hasn't fought in 3 years. Now Manolo has a shit ass ground game. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna say he has a decent ground. No, he has a shit ass ground game. So Tommy got that. Ethan Ewing versus Rafael Estevam. I'm sorry. Fucking. I told you, I was researching. I'm fucking brain dead right now. But Ethan Ewing got that. I think it's going to be a good fight, though. I think it's going to be a good fight, but it's going to be a striking fight. But the thing about it is that Rafael Estevam uses his, like, he kind of uses his reach. Uses his reach, like, pretty well. But he doesn't do well against guys who pressure and are in the pocket, in the box. So this fighters who are different. You have Sean O'Malley. He pieces you from range, but then we get too close. Boom, hits you with the knee because he's too tall. Uppercuts, 1-2, and then moves laterally, moves around, and then stomps on your leg or whatever. So he could get out of there. And even if you step in, he's still gonna punish you stepping in. I don't see that with Rafael. I see him like doing well, piecing you up with his jab. Bah, bah, bah. Piecing you up with his jab. 1-2, long range, but then I see Ethan Ewing ducking, body shot, getting in pocket, over the top, body shot, uppercuts, over the top, grabbing him, taking him down, or even controlling him on the fence, body shot, up, I see Ethan Ewing just putting that pressure, putting that ass beating on Rafael. I got Ethan Ewing winning that. It's going to be a good fight. I think it could be close, but I got Ethan. So, one more, before we keep moving on, Jose Delgado, I think he's a lock, but put him in your parlay. Tommy, he's a definite lock. So put him in your safe bet and in your parlay because he's definitely going to win and you're going to win some money. Ethan Ewing, he's the type of guy that you're going to put on your parlay. Look what he did to Malcolm Wellmaker, bro. And Malcolm is not a slouch. People are going to say like, oh, whoa, oh my God, Malcolm is just overhyped and yada, yada, yada. And yes, I said it before, Malcolm is overhyped. He's a little bit like two-dimensional. He's too one-dimensional. A little bit too one-dimensional, a little bit. For instance, what I mean is he has a low kick. He has a left hook. He has nice body shots. And then, like, if you look at his overall game, he doesn't get taken down easy. He's pretty good at trying to take people down, and he's strong. So, overall, he has good skill set, but he's just not hype-worthy material. It's only his power is insane for that division. But Ethan has an insane chin. I think he has the better boxing. I think he has the better ground game. I think he's just better overall. And I think they're going to try to hype up Ethan Ewing, especially after beating their prospect. So give me Ethan Ewing. Put him on a parlay. He's going to win you some bread. Oh my God, this one is so easy. I don't even have to speak too much on it. And I can't even pronounce his name. Abdul. He's going to win. Put him in your safe parlay. 100% he's going to win. Money line doesn't really matter. 100% is going to win. Doesn't matter. Put him in your long parlay, safe parlay, risky parlay. He's going to win. He's going to win you money. Now, to get a little bit better odds, put sub/KO. He's going to finish Brenson Ribrio. Ribrio is just not that good. He's going to get taken down, and then I don't know if he's going to get submitted or he's going to get ground and pounded, but he's going to get taken down, and then it's going to get finished. Probably first round. I got the cross-eyed girl. Give me Verna. I know. Tabitha is great. I think Verna has fought better opponents. She's looked better against better opponents. Yeah, she lost against Dern, but it wasn't like a master class. Dern couldn't get her on the ground. Verna was reversing it. Tabitha kind of got judo throwed by... Ricky got judo thrown by... I forgot her name. Amanda Ribas. She got judo thrown by Amanda Ribas. I think Verna could probably do the same thing or reverse it, and then she's just gonna hold her on the fence, and it's gonna be boring. Main thing, if you're gonna put on this or you're gonna put in a parlay, just go decision. To be honest, this is going straight to decision. There's no other way around it. It's 100% going to decision. But give me Verna, for my picks. Give me Verna. I'm picking Verna, but I wouldn't ignore that. 100% ignore that. 100% Chris Duncan's winning, bro. Did you see what my kind of guy did? He got diddled. He got diddied and diddled by Beneil Dariush. And not saying Beneil's bad, but he's already he's retiring. He's on the retiring side of his career. He's not fresh. Moicano either. He's not fresh. He's like 37 years old. He's on the retirement part of his career as well. His ground game has not looked good. His striking did not look. He was getting pieced up on the feet by Beneil. He was getting controlled on the ground by Beneil. And even when he did hurt Beneil, he couldn't finish Beneil. Terrence McKinney, round 1 finisher, hurt Chris Duncan and couldn't finish him. McKinney, the best round 1 finisher, couldn't finish Chris Duncan. Chris got a chin. Moicano's not going to be able to hurt him, and if he does hurt him, he's not going to be able to finish him. And he has horrible ground game. He tried to get on top of Beneil on the ground, try to control Beneil on the ground, even when he had Beneil hurt, and he couldn't. He couldn't. Give me Chris Duncan. That's such an easy parlay. Chris Duncan, so easy, but I don't think Chris Duncan is the greatest thing in the world, but he's better. He's better. He's overall better. His striking is better. His ground game is better. He's just more dangerous. He's better. And I would say give me Chris Duncan by money line. Put him on a parlay. Just a parlay you think is going to win. A long parlay you think is going to win. But you're like, I'm throwing $30, $25 on it to win like $1,000, $2,000, whatever, however amount of money is going to be. I think he's going to win you that money. But don't put him on your safe one. So, parlayer, put him on your parlay. Decision. Put him on your safe bet. Like, throw $1 billion on this dude. He's definitely going to win. KO submission. Put KO submission on your parlay, like your risky parlay or like a decently safe one, but don't put KO decision on, like, never do that on a they're going to put in a shit ton of money in, okay? Don't only do like decision / KO if like either you're 100% sure it's going to happen or you're okay with losing that money if it doesn't happen. That's the only two things. So anyways, safe bet, 100% safe bet. Parlay, safe bet and parlay, safe bet and parlay as well. Parlay, but I kind of think safe bet, to be honest. Easily safe bet. I think Peterson really takes that safe bet. And I don't even think he's not even old, so it doesn't even look old either, so I'm not sure. But anyways, ignore this one, but I think Costa takes it. And if you're going to put a risky parlay, put Costa on your risky parlay. Put Lando on your parlay to win, the parlay that you're putting $25, $30 in, that you want to win $2,000, $3,000, however many $1,000 you want to win. Put him on that one. Don't put him on your safe one. But I think he definitely takes that fight. I would say ignore this, but if you're going to put a risky parlay, remember, listen to my words. I'm not just saying, yeah, put this on your safe parlay, put this on your risky parlay, and I'm thinking they're all the same. Risky parlays are like 12, 8, 9, 12, 20 picks that you think are gonna win, that are likely to win, or maybe even some are super risky, but they push that, like, they push the balance all the way extremely high. That's the type of shit you're gonna put Haley in, but ignore her. If you're gonna put her on your safe parlay, you're going to lose money, likely. Not saying that she's gonna lose. I think she's gonna win, but I'm not a fucking genie when it comes to this one. Like, she might lose. I don't know, but I think she's gonna win that one. Super safe parlay. Bro, Gore's not doing anything to back off, bro. He's not doing anything to back off. So your super safe parlay, like I said, throwing thousands of dollars in that one if you are. Go Diona Barbosa. I think she really takes that. Put that on your parlay. Like I said, your parlay that's like about 8 legs. You think it's gonna win. You put the ones that you're not too sure of, but you put the ones that you really think are gonna win. But it's an 8-leg parlay and it's gonna hit for a bit. You're putting Barbosa. You have to. And then Kai as well. He's one of those. You gotta put him in because Hope is not good. You're gonna see the hype train get derailed. He already lost once. He's gonna have 2 losses, and this is his first time fighting in the UFC. And Kai he's fought in the UFC before. He's fought in other competitions. He's fought better people. He just looks better overall. But yeah, that's it. I mean, you know what my safe ones is, what my safe picks are. You know what the risky picks are. You know the picks that I said that are likely going to win, but put them in your on your big parlay, your long shot parlay, or whatever it is. Those are gonna win. I'm pretty damn confident that I'm gonna get a good overall percentage on this card. I'm just the best. But have yourselves a wonderful day. I really appreciate you. Share it with your friends, subscribe, like it, keep following. If I'm winning you money, keep doing what I'm, keep helping me, keep looking along, whatever it is. But I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you all. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye.